Dut, kill that. Move fuck is this shit? What is it doing?
You stream off YouTube?
Yeah. Oh, there it goes. It's finally. Hello, Iron Waffle. It's good to see you. Let me freaking get to the main channel. I hope we're not silent. I'm using Countess Rose's picture of Liu the Kitty. I'll just put this in the chat here. Bunk. For some odd reason, Monkey Jones's fans kept sexualizing her as something hot, so I was like, let's see if we can knock that down a notch. Oh, Iron Waffle, Hone Edib, Busy Wib. Some interesting names there. Let me just plug this over in fucking Monkey Jones's little drama server. Who's that, Step?
Mm-hmm.
Bunk. Boop. There we go. So, where do you want to start, friend?
Oh shit.
I don't even know, man. Like, there's so much that I just learned.
Well, okay.
And it's a lot, man.
I see that, but this was your idea and your barbecue. So I hate to put you on the spot.
Yeah, dude. So I watched your video, right? And I was like, nah, no way, it's that person. Because somebody sent it to me. I'm not gonna give out their information or anything, but
What should we call you, friend? Obviously, Bob.
Yeah, we'll call them Bob.
Oh, what do we call you though? Do you want to be called John Doe or what?
You can call me Lunaris. You can call me Aiden. Whatever. It doesn't matter.
All right.
I'm completely cool with, anybody knowing me if anybody does. It's cool. So, but we'll call friend that sent me this stuff. We'll call my friend Bob.
Okay.
Just for, the sake of giving them a name. So Bob was telling me about Ashley and everything that was going on, and I was like, nah, I don't believe any of this. And then just got an influx of videos, yours included.
Mm-hmm.
So I didn't really know exactly what was going on. A lot of just everybody was talking about it, but nobody actually had spoken to Ashley directly, except for your video. So I figured I would
1 sec, just keep going.
Yep. I figured I would try to reach out to a couple people and try to find what's going on. And your video is the only one where I was like, wow, she really is way more messed up than she used to be.
Used to be.
Yeah, she used to be really bad, and she's worse now.
Oh.
I mean, I wouldn't put it past her to do any of the things that have been listed in every single video, because she was always really that messed up.
Alright, I'm back.
But
So what sort of things have you had to experience with the old Lou while you were there?
So probably this is we'll start at the beginning, right? So I had met her through a friend who was kind of interested in her, but wasn't super interested in her.
Mm-hmm.
And I obviously didn't know anything about her, and we had talked for I don't know, a few weeks to a month, and my friend was basically like, look, I was into it, but you two are getting along very well. So, and this is well before I knew how messed up she actually could have been.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm talking to her, I'm engaging with her about her art, and this is before I knew about all the weird shit that she was really into. So
So what weird shit did you know that she was into?
I mean, I knew she drew a lot of like vor and various other things.
Vor.
Yeah.
Keep it in your pants there, Johnny.
Oh damn.
So I was like, okay, you know what? It's fine because she's just drawing it, she's making money, it's what she's doing. So it was okay. I
Sure.
didn't care. So I'm talking to her, we start dating, and right off the bat things are a little weird. She's extremely open for somebody I had only known for maybe a month and a half,
No,
2 months at this point.
for the record, how old was she and how old were you?
This is 3 years ago. I was 21. She was 19.
And
Yeah, I was 21. She was 19.
You're 24, right?
Yes, I'm 24 now.
Okay.
So obviously there's a little bit of an age difference, but not anything crazy like I apparently just learned about. Which that kind of, shocked the hell out of me because that whole thing was not a
What do you mean her?
normal thing. Yeah,
Her-
the 15-year-old thing.
Oh, I thought you meant her fetish list.
What? There's a fetish list?
Yes.
Bro.
Yeah. There's a.
Oh no.
She has an F list. We could go up and down it.
Yeah, send me a link.
All right. Let me head my happy ass over to Kiwi Farms. It's so much faster than trying to dig through all my files.
I don't think I've actually seen her on F list.
Well, perhaps you shouldn't. It's, okay. One second.
I didn't even know this existed.
Well, and again, feel free if there's anything making you uncomfortable that you can pass
no,
at any time. But you could also
Bro,
go. You can also hold it.
let's
Hold it.
bring it.
Oh, yeah. Oh, I was just about to say we can go through their F list, and you can go. Done it. Don't done that one. Wish I did that
Yeah,
one.
let's
done
do it. Let's do it.
Okay.
Let's do
all
it.
right. Let me fucking.
I mean, I regret everything. So,
Okay.
probably gonna say done it, but regret it. Done it, but regret it.
Okay. So let's see.
Or basically all of them.
Lose accounts. Her photos of her. No, we don't want to go near the docks. Older accounts. Where's the damn F list? Oh, here it is. Screenshots 1 and 2.
Oh boy.
Oh boy, indeed. Let's see. Do I
boy.
want to bother with this at all?
2 screenshots?
Well, there's
That's a
it's
long
general
list.
details, and I'm just gonna get to the. Oh yeah. Spoilers of accounts. Let's get to screenshot 2, and I will put this into the room. Because I'm doing this
no.
on 2. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Are you a furry, sir?
I wouldn't really classify myself as one. I mean, I had the character. I had
Oh, what's your persona,
holy
sir?
shit. I actually have a bird now.
Oh, I see.
So,
Bird.
and I wrote a story for
Here, one sec. I have to blink the screen because I have something that I need to close really quick.
for-
You have hentai on your computer again.
No, that's
open on stream.
no. That actually, believe it or not, was not. It's just something that I have to look into. You'll hear about this after stream potentially. Hello.
Okay, let's see. Faith
Let's
begging. Oh, yep, that's happened. Blindfolds. Yep.
wait
K9, yeah.
wait before we get away from let's wow. Let me get to general.
What the fuck is pseudo? What the fuck is pseudo rape?
Well,
What?
are you
Oh.
are you asking theoretically or okay, so begging, all right. Pseudo rape. That's basically where they're into it, but they're like, "No, please stop." Oh. How could you be from Barrel and not know this? Come on.
I've never heard the term pseudo rape before.
Yep.
Well, there's people who know over there. I can't tell you which ones, but they definitely do. Let's see. Demons, Dirty Talk. Where were you looking? How far down?
I'm on favorites.
Okay, so yeah, we're
right
doing
now.
we're doing favorites. Yes. How far down the list are you though?
Like 3 down.
Oh, okay. Well, let's
Far.
Carparni. What's that?
I don't.
Okay. Is that lycanthropy or something? I'm just gonna say
I don't
that.
know.
Yeah. Okay.
Sure.
So I found living insertions and it's in the maybe section.
Okay. Well, maybe's always maybe.
I found my favorite.
Let's just skip right to all like the. Did she like scaring
demons?
you? Yeah.
No.
Did she
I
like?
was not easy to scare.
Did she like scaring you?
I mean, she didn't really try very
Okay.
hard. If she did.
All right. All right. So forced incest.
Nope.
Okay. So
Real quick,
that's where I'm assuming that they're like, I want to call you daddy, and you go no, and like they grab you by the throat and said, I said. Okay, I'm moving on.
why is there a target symbol by forced gagging?
Force gagged? I don't know. I don't fucking use any of these.
Oh yeah, she's way into that.
Okay.
Super into that.
Well.
Forced gagging.
Okay.
All right. You know what?
All right. Did you choke her or?
I mean, I was never really the most comfortable with it, so
You were or weren't?
Do it.
we're not.
Okay.
I mean, she was all about it, but I was just like,
What the fuck is frauding?
Oh, that's like the Japanese schoolgirl on the train.
Oh,
Where, like,
groping.
the creepy
Okay.
old dude is just like,
okay. Yeah. that's fine.
yeah.
All right. So gags is, I'm assuming, the first same as force choking. I've always got annoyed at people's F lists who have like redundancy, where like, what? But you just mentioned that. Yeah. Okay. So.
Yeah. That's weird.
Let's skip around here. Let's see. Handcuffs, hand jobs.
Yeah.
Heavy. See, like for example, if someone has like fucking bondage, of course you should have handcuffs. I would think. No, I'm being nitpicky there.
No, bondage.
Yeah, because bondage could be like something softer, and handcuffs could actually hurt. See, I'm being a dumbass.
Let's see.
Yeah.
Come on, clothes is a kink. Excuse me.
I mean, there's that one dude that had to go talk to the guy from Catch a Predator that had it on the bedsheet allegedly.
Yeah. Okay.
Ice.
Cock.
Oh.
Cock in nipple.
Yeah. Ice happened.
Oh, I'm sorry.
It's not fun.
How many dates in did you get into the nitty and the gritty of the Luinator?
It took a while. I'm not like her.
So
by any means.
so I'm just like imagining there you are at McDonald's, like kicking your legs all happy, like humming. You've got your kid's Happy Meal, and she just kind of like puts her head on around you and going, "Hey, want to go to the bathroom?" Huh?
Stop. Just in general, stop.
I mean, I'm not gonna say she hasn't tried, and I never ever would agree to that.
Okay.
So, no.
Did you? I noticed she has photography here. Is there some nudes of you and her floating around?
No.
There was a long pause there. Are you absolutely positive that there are no nudes of you and Lou? Okay.
No.
Good.
No, I'm not positive. I'm not positive at all.
Okay. Have
Do
you?
you remember taking any?
Were you at Lou's? Were you at Lou's house?
She took one, and I was like, why? And I let her send it to her one friend who I was pretty close with, and that was
somewhere.
it.
It's somewhere out there.
I believe it.
So we'll get back to this in a minute since we were just going through the favorites. What warning things do you have to tell? Like what terrible things did our Lou do to you?
You want to start from the beginning?
Sure.
A very good place to start.
Or do we have to go back to the favorites again to start at the beginning?
Oh boy. So, I mean, everything was, semi weird but normal at the beginning. So, not the weirdest thing ever. But so things started progressing, and then she wanted to have a threesome with her friend, and I was like, I don't know how I feel about that. I gave it a shot though, try anything once.
Okay. How scale of 1 to 10? How high do you put Liu, and how high do you put the friend?
They're both hideous.
Oh, wow. Okay. Would you say that
we'll
you
get back to friend. We'll
Okay.
get back to friend. I don't
Okay.
want to give a name.
is
but
is there a
he's-
friend in the furry waiters?
The what?
Okay, so there's a group called the Furry Raiders that Liu the Kitty is currently a part of.
No.
They're responsible for a guy named Foxler who's currently, I think he's under arrest for something to do with kids. It might have been child enticement, but it's, yeah. And to know that she's also in there, and she's also drawn artwork for Kira the Wolf.
Hold on. There's a website. So let me.
Of what? Oh, the Furry Raiders.
Yeah. Let me go to that, and then I'll tell you if he's on here. I'll look
Okay.
at members or something.
Sure, I guess.
Is that a thing?
I'm not pulling up Furry Raiders in the stream.
Is it really that bad?
I just don't want to.
Is there a list of members?
I noticed she has amphibians on there. Did she have a pet frog at the time?
No.
Okay.
Oh, here we
No.
go. There's a wiki for a page. Maybe this will help us.
Okay.
Yeah, I
I'll put that
I
in
don't know. Maybe. I mean,
Okay.
I said I put it in general.
I'm pretty sure this guy's pretty close with her still. I'd be surprised if they weren't. Because he was a shitbag. Let's see. The core. She's not even on here.
Oh, she's into bulgy wulgy. Okay, moving along.
Oh.
It says underwear
Interesting.
bulges, so. Unusual semen. What the fuck is that?
I don't. What?
It's on there.
Sure.
Just asking.
Sure. I mean, I don't see this guy's name on here, so I'm just not gonna say it.
Okay, that's fine.
We'll call him Bob. Bob 2.
Exhibitionism. Did she walk around nude?
She was definitely into that.
Did he?
I mean, she didn't really walk around nude, but like she would always try to be as naked as possible,
I see.
if that makes sense. I can't. Yeah, no. We're just gonna call him Bob 2.
Okay, Bob too.
But yeah. So she wanted to do this thing with Bob 2, right?
Mm-hmm.
I agreed. I was like, whatever. I'll give it a shot, basically.
She's into,
I hated it.
Yeah, she's. I noticed it says cross dressing. Did she dress you up?
No, she
Okay.
wanted to dress up.
Okay.
That was her thing. She never really wanted people to dress up for her, but she dressed up a lot.
She did mention on the Ralph retort that Monkey did fit into her clothes.
That's interesting. I mean, to be honest, most of her clothes are very masculine. So
Okay.
yeah, I believe it, and because she always wore oversized clothing,
Okay.
and it was all male clothing for the most part, with the exception of a few things. She didn't dress very feminine, like, ever.
Okay.
So I believe the cross-dressing thing's more for her
I
rather
see.
than for others. Yeah, because she's into that, not really.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. Man, this list, it really sums up a lot of things.
Ooh, uppity is on there.
What the hell is that?
Uppity. I'm assuming that's
uppity?
when somebody acts like they're all full of themselves. I didn't know that was a kink. You know, anything's a kink, I guess.
Sure?
Oh, she's into aliens in the maybes, so maybe that Area 51 right now.
Maybe she went. Maybe she died.
Huh?
Yeah.
Up, sissification. That'd explain why she went out with Mumkey. Moving
What?
on.
What?
Nothing.
Okay. Okay.
What? I just wanted to bust Monkey's balls, just a skosh, just a little bit.
Little.
What are your thoughts on Monkey Jones?
I don't even really know him, to be
Okay.
honest.
Did you ever think about reaching out and warning him at any time and be like, "Look, friend"? He wouldn't have listened.
No, because I didn't know about this until the day I messaged you.
Okay.
That is the first time I knew about all this. I did try to reach out to him, kind of just be like, "Hey, dude, what the fuck?" But I didn't get a response.
No, that sounds about right.
I mean,
Uh,
he's obviously he's bigger than that, so.
Indeed. So, what things besides you were saying that Lou got wrong with you?
So, all right, it goes back to the Bob too and
Mm-hmm.
that whole thing.
Yeah.
I wasn't into it, but she was so into it, and she would push for it all the time.
Was she like yelling,
And
"Watch us"?
no,
Okay.
no, because I was just like at first we were like, yeah, you know what, it's just us, right?
Yeah.
And I was like, I don't want to be poly. I'm
Okay.
just not poly. So she was like, yeah, this is fine. We'll make it work. So she starts trying to add Bob too into a lot of things. I'm like, no,
Okay.
no, 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 no. And the more she pushed, the more mad I would get. And I got to a point where I was like, if you don't fucking stop, we're done. And then she kind of like simmered out for, like a month or two. Things went back to basically normal. Um, and at this time, I had already started my whole enlistment process for the Air Force.
Nice.
So I was
Did she ever give you the famous line? She was looking for a few good men.
no.
Okay.
That would be funny, except for hold on, let's get back to the story and we'll explain why
Okay.
that's messed up. Um
She slept with
so
your entire corps.
no,
Okay.
she didn't get that far. Uh, so she started hanging out with Bob too a lot. And I was like, "Hey, what the hell?" Like at this point she was pushing for so much stuff, and I was just like, no, stop, we're not doing that. And she kept pushing. Then she would disappear to his house for like a week, and I knew something was wrong.
Okay.
And eventually it came out, like, she was cheating on me. I was like, okay, whatever, you know what, let's move past it. I'm willing to forgive you once.
Okay.
So time started getting closer and closer and closer to me leaving. Things were back to semi-normal again. And she just started pushing for this whole Bob 2 thing again.
Okay.
But while I'm gone. And I was like, no, that's not happening while I'm away. It's not. I don't care how you feel about him. I don't care how you feel about me. It's not happening. You have two choices. We could either break up, or you can try to tough this out for 6 months. I was going away for 6 months. I was going to be back home in the same place as I always was forever. Except for I would go from working in a library to working on airplanes.
Mm-hmm.
And having a steady, good paying job, and she had a lot. She had a lot going for her if she had not messed it up.
Was she dissatisfied with the money you were making?
No, it had nothing to do with that. But like it's just all the benefits that she could have had if she had, made things work, cuz we were already going out for a while. If she had lasted the 6 months and she had stayed normal again, things could have, worked out for her and her future. But she kind of just pissed that away and decided, no, I'm going to cheat with Bob too again.
Okay.
like a week before going to basic training. So that was a big like, hey, what the fuck? Like we had just talked about this. You had to wait 6 months. I was gonna come back. We were gonna like move forward in our lives. She was obviously she's now a complete total disaster, but back then she was actually progressing as a human being
So you
up
take
until the time.
So you take credit for all the good stuff and none of the blame. I like this guy.
I wouldn't say none of it, because I was not very nice when she was fucking up.
Well, you probably shouldn't be.
Yeah, I mean, but when she fucked up bad.
Yeah.
So
Were there any other things besides the her being a thought?
oh yeah, plenty.
Go on.
So she would constantly try to hook me up with her friends, and I was like, "Yo, chill, bro."
Were any of them better than her?
I don't know, because I would not do anything with them. I wouldn't do it. I felt bad trying to do that.
Okay.
So like it's just not me. You know what I mean? Like there's some people who are really into the poly thing, some people who are
No,
not.
I get it. Just how like she has like castration down here on the list. There's some people who are really into some.
What the fuck?
It's on there. It's in the maybes.
Is it really?
Yeah, it's in the maybes. Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Was she doing drugs when she was around you?
No, I wouldn't let her. I wouldn't even let her smoke weed.
Oh, but she was doing drugs before then.
Not that I know of.
Okay. Well,
Because she was like afraid to smoke weed for the first time that she ever smoked weed.
Well, that's why I'm a little curious when you said you didn't litter. Like, was she like asking, like all curious about it? Was like her dumb friends would be like, "Oh yeah, totally," and you're like, "No."
I mean, she had a couple friends who were like, "Yo, you want to try this?" And she would say no. I mean, I don't know how she is now,
Mm-hmm.
but back then she was even afraid to like hit a blunt.
Okay.
At the time. So, and obviously this goes back 3.5 years. So a lot could have changed. I don't really know anything about her anymore.
Yeah.
I don't really care to know as much anymore.
We'll tell you the legends of Two Tab Tyler.
Fucking... Oh my god. This girl, bro. I'm back to reading the list, by the way.
Yeah.
I'm like...
She's into corruption. She didn't bring you down, though.
No.
Okay.
No, she's into angels, though.
She's also into divinity and demons.
Yeah, she is definitely into that. A lot of her characters were demon-based in some way.
So, what was her...
She had two.
Like, again, you're free to pass on any of these questions, but I have to ask.
No, go ahead.
What was her persona at the time when she wooed you? Or wooed you?
So she had one that she mainly used, Ellie.
Okay.
And she had a suit, which was Luxie. I might still have the page available still. She asked me to make a Facebook page.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think it still exists.
Boy.
I don't... Yeah. It doesn't exist anymore.
Okay.
Let me see. Manage pages.
It's lost to the internet.
Yeah, it's gone forever.
Okay.
I deleted that.
It's okay.
I thought maybe it might have been on my account still, but so yeah, she had Luxie and Ellie at the time. Her main suit she had, which was only a partial, was Luxie, and then she had a Ellie hoodie that she loved to no end. So that was all well and good. I wasn't really into the whole furry thing. I'm still like, since her, I've fallen way out of it.
Okay.
That's probably
a good move.
like, and here's the thing, like, I don't care. I get it. It's fun.
Which part?
All of it. A lot. It's fun. You get to go out. You get to meet people.
I was just looking at this and saw vanilla sex, and I was like, I don't believe you.
No, she was totally into that too.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that was normal.
Okay. I feel weird someone calling vanilla sex a fetish.
Like, hey,
isn't that self-defeating, I suppose?
Do you want some fuck? Like the normal way?
I guess.
Like, sure. Yeah, let's do that.
Snowballing. Okay, so Rasmus.
Oh,
I know about this from Clerks. Snowballing is where you come in the girl's mouth and she comes up and back
you share back and forth.
Yeah, you should be able to figure that out, Ramus.
It's funny. So
yeah, I noticed we lost 3 people the minute we explained that on the stream.
Yeah, we call a guy that I work with Snowball.
Okay.
Yeah, it was.
We're talking about we're here with one of Lou's many exes. That's telling. On that note, what other terrible things can you tell us about the old Luinator?
So, well, she did all that stuff with her friends, and trying to cheat on me, and right before going to basic training.
Mm-hmm.
Probably the thing that pissed me off the absolute most, and probably absolutely solidified everything.
Okay.
So, I came back. She stopped talking. Well, she didn't stop talking to Bob too. But as soon as I came home, she found out I came home. So I said, "Hey, I'll help you through this," because she was having issues with Bob too.
Okay.
So I'm helping her out with things, and I genuinely felt bad. She seemed like she was changing for the better again. I'm an idiot. She was absolutely not the same person,
Mm-hmm.
but she was probably getting worse. So she asked me for help dealing with Bob too.
Mm-hmm.
I almost said his name. Almost slipped up.
Mark Zuckerberg. Whoops.
Yeah. Mark Zuckerberg. She bangs Mark Zuckerberg. Get him in here now.
let's give him an alias name, Carl Benjamin. Anyways, Matt Jarbo.
So Bob too was he came along and cheated, blah blah blah, ruined everything. She came running back as soon as I was home and was crying and sobbing because of all the stuff that he had been doing. Because at this point, like, they had started dating on and off, I guess,
Mm-hmm.
in a way. I don't know what happened during the relationship because I was away. I didn't care about her or anything. I was doing military stuff. Did not care. Bye. So...
Were you ever in love with her?
Yeah. Yeah, in a really fucked up way, yeah. I wasn't happy about it. I'm not happy about it anymore, anyway.
I mean, you kind of can't choose who you love, kind of, sort of. So.
Yeah.
One of those involuntary things.
It was voluntary at the time, but you know what? It's not anymore. I really wish I did nothing. Nothing for her. She was that terrible of a person. And it just took me longer to realize. And me being the idiot I am and trying to do the most amount of good in my life that I can, I always gave her the benefit of the doubt. So when I come back from basic and my tech school, and she reached out, I was helping her, getting her back on her path. She hadn't had a bank account yet.
Yep, wait a sec. I've missed these. This is some of Ramus's Zimbabwe super dollars. 20 of them. Wait, what the hell is sheath play? Please explain. Well, alright,
Oh,
so I'm
boy.
gonna Coyote Lovely's like, oh boy, my cup overfloweth. So if I understand, sheath play
Oh, God.
is the uncut penis being... Is that with a second penis, or do you need a second penis?
No,
No,
the one.
Oh, we're talking in the context of furries, correct? Or scalies?
Like, we're referring to Liu the Kitties thing, where I'm assuming that fucking Ramus here pointed out and saw sheath play. What is sheath play? And I'm assuming
Alright.
that someone's basically poking around, the old turtleneck of the penis. The uncut-
That's. I can't say one way or another unless it's in the context of scalies. At that point, it has to do with like where the penis retracts into, because they apparently on scaly personas they have this area where the penis goes inside the body. That's the sheath.
Okay.
I don't know how it works on people. I've never heard of that terminology on a human man. But it's just like,
Speaking of scalies, since we have a moment, are we going to be talking about our old dragon friend in a hot minute?
are we talking about Farledo?
No! Well...
We have a lot of old dragon friends.
Yeah, the recent one. The recent
alright.
dragon guy.
Yeah, dipshit. Yeah, what about him?
We'll get there in a minute. I don't want to derail our guest here because I don't know how long he's going to be here. Holy crap.
No. This is quite interesting. This is an interesting chat.
Oh yeah, compelling podcast where Coyote Lovely just goes over the finer points of furry sheath play.
Furry sheath. Does anyone else, if you have any other furry fetish questions, feel free to super chat at least $2, and we will give you hours of entertainment.
Oh man.
That's an option.
Yeah, it's true.
And I'll tell you if Lou is actually into it or not.
Yeah. Well, I
Tell you
believe
what,
Lou's response
there's-
was that some of these are fantasies, but seeing as how
No,
knowing-
no, a lot of these are not fantasies.
Okay.
One of them's a lie.
Oh. Which is?
She refused to receive oral sex. Refused it. I was like, yeah, whatever, good for me.
Maybe maybe again, some people fantasize and build up something that they're into, and like people build themselves up to probably into anal, and I'm assuming that a couple people try it out and going, wow, that really hurts. If I could take a guess.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. That was a thing.
Yeah.
There's also a lot of things on her. Oh yeah, on the maybe list. No, these are definites.
Oh, okay. So we should open it up again, huh?
Oh,
All right, back to the maybe list.
you don't have to.
Okay, no, sure, by all means.
But there's some things on this list that she was definitely into.
She was into bondage. Okay.
Oh yeah, that's normal.
Okay. The hell is
This is-
Everybody's into that. Come on, let's be real.
Okay.
Everybody's used handcuffs at least once.
I know you.
And
I do not approve of tours. Anyways, moving along. You might find that
Look
funny
at
as a
chat, we're
brony, but
scarring your audience.
yeah.
oh,
You
on the
only
nose.
bipedal. Fuck you, people. Two legs. Two legs is where it's at.
Right at the bottom of the no list. That is a 100% true.
Oh, let's take a looky, Lou. World of Warcraft says she hates World of
100%
Warcraft.
true. Because I am very into World of Warcraft, and she hated it. She despised the fact that I played World of Warcraft.
I didn't know that World of Warcraft was a fetish. Well, mostly I didn't, but
Yeah, she just, everything about it. She hated it.
so are
Yeah,
you
it seems
are you a
really
night elf
ill-fitting on
kind of
that
man?
list.
Go ahead.
What's
Hello.
up, Coyote?
So it seems really ill-fitting when you put it with everything on this list. It's World of Warcraft. It's like there, and it's like next to like all this like weight gain, water sports, vor. Suddenly World of Warcraft. Like that's weird.
I don't know. I'm not actually fucking fluent in that.
Yeah, I don't understand it.
I think it's
but
worse
I know
that
she
they're-
hated it.
I know that just seeing tickling is a hard no. All the other things considered.
Oh
But-
yeah, she hates that.
That
Dude, that was like the best torture.
I was thinking it too. I was absolutely thinking it.
Oh, she hates it. Like, you want to talk about things people hate? That's it. Right there. Tickling.
It's right up there next to broccoli. It's terrible.
Indeed.
Yeah. No, probably worse.
All right. So, what other things can you tell us about today?
Anything you guys want. I'm reading the chat too.
Okay.
I'm just 4 legs good legs bad. What? Oh.
Yeah.
Two
Wait,
I said.
hold on.
Go ahead.
I'm confused. What the fuck is suspension play?
I'm assuming. You've
Oh,
ever
that's like
hold it? No, hold it. Have you ever seen BoJack?
No, I haven't.
There's this scene where he's like, basically like erotically choking himself, and he's like hanging himself from like the top of the bed. I'm
that's
assuming that there's some kind of strap. Yeah, you've ever seen somebody like held up in air with like cables and shit.
Yeah, she's way into that.
Oh wait,
In
here's
like horror films, I've seen it.
no, here's Ramus again. Okay, one more. What is sissification? Okay,
Google.
I'm about no. So you know how like Golden Fox in like a lot of his poses is like all dolled up and like all girly and shit. I'm not saying that that's sissification. God, it totally is. I'm trying to totally goddamn is.
I think you just described like 75% of the furry fandom.
Here, let me blank my screen here, and I will try to find a work-safe picture of sissification. So,
Does that exist?
what sissification?
No, the safe for work version.
I'm sure it's just some dude dolled up or whatever.
It's a myth, like straight furries.
Let me find one. I'm sure I can. Let me find one. I'm not ashamed I can't find one right away.
I'm ashamed that you're looking.
There's a picture where fucking somebody drew up like Toon in like a girl's outfit. Oh, I think that was Quill. Maybe it's in the
Oh, that is so gnarly.
What? It's his OC,
Just-
not him.
No, I got that, but the idea of it's like, things that make you go, ugh.
It's even funnier here. Coyote Lovely do that. Let me see. Let me find something.
It doesn't exist.
That's not quite bullshit.
You're looking for
Bullshit.
unicorns.
Let me.
Yeah.
You know what?
So,
I guess I don't have any.
yeah, it's hoofbeats in the Central Park, and you're thinking zebras, my man.
I was about to say I thought I had something that was kind of like it. I know Quillstroke kind of drew fucking Toon in drag once. I guess I don't have the image, and it was like, I'm trying to think of like, fuck. I'm just gonna reshare the screen since I can't find anything off the top of my head.
But this is black screen right here. It's compelling. I
Yeah.
love it. It's like,
Give me a second.
stare back at me, void. I command thee.
Okay, it should be back up. I'm waiting for it to be.
Oh, back to the F list. Great.
Yeah, no. Well, tell you what, I will try to look up, since I'm using my laptop and my desktop. What's a good series that would have sissification that I could show on YouTube? You know what? Let's check on YouTube. Surely.
Oh no.
Surely.
Oh no.
Vacation.
Yeah, now it's just a battle of wills. We're trying to see if it does exist, just to prove it does.
No, I'm. Let's see. Da 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 da.
All of it's 18 plus.
Of a fairy. Forced feminization caught cross-dressing. I mean, he threw us $2. So, tell you what. Why don't we put up 30 seconds of this, and we'll see how far we can get. Right? Are we all good?
Mm.
All right.
Okay.
I love how defeated fucking he was. Holy shit.
I'm
One
scared.
of the super chats asked about this. I'm moving this from laptop to desktop. And let's get to this.
Oh dear Lord in heaven.
Let me get to YouTube, if it lets
Oh
me.
no.
All right, remember, you all asked for this.
I can explain. You see,
Oh boy.
Is that a... Do you understand yet, or do I have to keep going? Wait, I got another super chat. Something nobody told me. Over posterius is 1. Is that the egg-laying thing? But yeah, I'm just assuming it's basically...
That's...
If I had to guess what sissification is, I guess it's just basically going drag. Am I kind of getting it?
Yeah?
Let me just Google that real quick.
Okay. Well, you're not allowed to.
Basic definition.
Well, bimbofication is where you turn somebody into a bimbo, so I'm assuming sissification is you turn someone into a sissy. Yeah?
Well, I think they're kind of the same thing, except with bimbofication, you also hit them with a hammer to make them brain damage.
Hmm. That's one way of doing it.
I mean, some people are already brain damage that we're talking about.
Here,
In fact, I'd say most of the people
I will
are.
literally look up this one that fucking Vero told me. Let's do this in stream. Let's
My
try.
mom says I'm her special guy.
Alright. Ovid, posturer.
What kind of shit?
Oh!
Brain damage shit, that's what that is.
There's actual egg-laying sex toys on YouTube.
Oh. Well,
That's a... Okay, that's enough of that.
Dude, that's fucking hot.
yep. Yeah, you just look it up and that's it. You're
That's
done.
why I call Vero the Duck of Death. Jesus.
Interesting title.
Back in your corner. Did you, have anything else that you wanted to talk about?
I mean,
I think we've made good forward progress.
well
We
then.
are learning today, class.
I am learning.
We've made a whole $6 minus Google's cut.
Holy crap.
Oh, by the way, I only just found Dr. Wolf's channel, and I realized he's not a fucking character you made up. I thought you made that shit
Oh,
up. Every
I've
time
never-
No, he made up Dr. Wolf. This
Yeah,
actual
it's-
person.
I used it's Wolf, W-U-F-F. Dr. Wolf. This is somebody else that we're basically parodying.
Yeah, I figured that out because I was just like, holy shit, this isn't just a character that just like got created. Like somebody made this that's a parody of this person. Okay,
Yes.
I get it now.
Yes.
Took me like 15
Call
million
me
years,
not
but I
a
got it.
furry again.
My biggest problem with Dr. Wolf is that he's just fucking boring.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Okay.
Oh boy.
So
Talks like
I don't
he-
care about the
They don't want any more fetishes. We
all right.
should
So
stop
yeah,
that
no.
now.
Let's ask a question though.
Well, I just wanted to say this real quick.
as a-
The problem
as
with
a-
Dr.
Yeah, hold it. How bad did Lou smell? Is there anything like about her personal hygiene or shit that you were concerned about, or
Not when she was with me,
okay?
but I've heard otherwise when she was around others. Yes. Yeah, there was an issue.
Okay.
Did,
Wow.
they describe it? Was
Sorry,
it
what was
fish?
that?
Did they describe it? Was it fish?
No? They just said bad.
Okay.
That's all I got out of them for that.
Cheap weed and applesauce.
cheap weed and applesauce.
She was the Jeff Fisher of furries.
That is a good quote.
But it's actually from American Dad. I don't have an original bone in
Weed
my
and
body.
applesauce.
Yeah.
That's the
Oh,
name of my new
man.
book. If I'm gonna make a book, I'm gonna call it Cheap Weed and Applesauce.
I thought you'd call it like the alt-right opinion.
Alright, so Rude says that she will PayPal me to call Rocky a bitch boy. Rocky, you're a bitch boy. Are you just not giving
Thank
Rouge
you.
any of the funky butt loving tonight, or what?
No, I just wanted him to be called a bitch baby.
Okay.
Yeah, I will PayPal it to you now.
Speaking of
Oh,
pigging,
well,
Hope it doesn't get lost into cyberspace
uh,
like my money did.
free heads up, Stepia still owes the elf $10. 10
I
whole
don't
dollars.
know where it is.
Well,
I don't
Oof.
know.
you could what's that shit where you send like a MoneyGram or some shit like that if you can't do PayPal?
I took it out of the series of tubes. I now have your $10.
Yeah.
Fucker. Fuck.
Hi FNGR, did I miss it? Well, you missed us talking about sissification.
If that's the it you're talking
And
about, you
butt
definitely missed it.
Yeah.
I mean,
Can't forget about sex, dude.
It was an experience.
Oh yeah.
I was about to say, think of would Dr. Frankenfurter from Rocky Horror Picture Show count as that?
yeah, maybe.
Maybe.
We'll go solid maybe.
I have a story about that.
Oh boy.
Did anybody want to hear about? Yeah. So, anyways, one year, my friend Mike calls me up and says, "So Anthony, it's Halloween. What do you want to do?" And I said, "Why don't we go to Crazy Rock? It used to be a strip club we had in town." He shows up in a van and he's in drag, and he's like, "Well, Anthony," and I'm sitting there thinking to myself, "Well, I could go back inside, or I could go along on one of Mike's crazy adventures." And sure enough, I went along. When we first got to the strip club, there's a girl staring at him from like across the catwalk, and he's like, "I bet you don't even know me." Oh my god, it's Mike! But he was we went to a second bar later on, and he's heckling the DJ, and he's like, "Hey, you got sweet transsexual from Transylvania?" And he's like, "I do. You're gonna get up there and dance." So yeah, that was one DJ that fucked with him back, and that was a pretty funny evening.
Did he end up dancing though?
He just kind of moved back and forth because he was like kind of petrified after fucking. I was like, "Oh yeah, Mr. Badass." He's like, "What? I don't do good with that much fucking people staring at me." And I was like, "You're in drag in public. I think we're way past that." Yeah.
I get shy. Like,
Dude.
what?
It's like you get shy. You're in a dress.
Yeah. But if nobody's staring at you, it's not so bad, I guess.
Well, I would like to thank the United States of America for giving us these freedoms. And
Like
how well
Lycan asks, I mean, who hasn't gone to Rocky Horror Picture Show in drag?
I've
I'm-
never gone at all.
I mean, my sister
I
went
thought
in
it was just a
fishnet
movie.
stockings, which ruined that look forever. But anyways,
I thought that was just a movie.
It's not a movie. It's a picture show. God damn it.
it's apparently an experience, if depending on who you ask. It's also a musical, so I'm assuming you've watched it.
That was made into a movie. I was right.
Yeah.
I was fucking right. Fuck.
Mm-hmm.
A picture show is a movie.
I know.
It's the same thing!
You said it wasn't a movie. You fucking.
There's
idiot.
no difference. They're synonyms.
You said it's not a movie.
There's cinnamon? I like
I said-
cinnamon.
All right. So hold it.
Your mom's
No, I'm going to respond to this right now. No, but I really both more or less surprised that FNGR had images to look through and save for sissification. I don't have anything tagged that. Again, I had Quillstroke who drew up a picture of like fucking like Toon kinda in drag. I don't know if... Well, no, I don't think that drag constitutes entirely a sissification, so... And I couldn't even find that, so... If you want to say that postscript's pictures where they're all dolled up and looking hot are sissification, but that's not quite it either.
I want to change the subject. I want to change the subject.
Okay,
let's
well, someone's asking me about it,
see.
so I'm responding.
I want to die, Anthony. This is
Let's see.
Tell your chat to ask you better questions.
Yeah. Ask
Chat,
better-
ask better questions.
Ask better questions.
Indeed.
I'm trying to share something with you.
Oh, I know an example in the show proper. Big Mac and drag. That's pretty close.
Yeah.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
Wait, what?
Yeah, Big Mac dresses up like his Apple Bloom sister in like one of the episodes, and even does like a voice and never shuts up through the whole fucking episode. I tried doing a review of the episode where I tried talking about it as like an LGBT thing, and not only did I know Hisenshi destroy me in doing response, but my fucking artist Gray Silvermane did a response back, and they just tore me apart. Like trying to no,
Oof.
Anthony, no, you fail, and I was like, I'm angry they did such a good job. I was just trying to bullshit and they wouldn't let me have it.
I'll put something very heartwarming in Secretary's office. Not Secretary's office, General.
Okay.
Step, just what the fuck at all, dude?
What?
Why do you have that?
Let's
What?
see.
Dude, Hitler saved this guy's life. I don't know what you're complaining about.
Just what the fuck at all?
It's Hitler saving a dude's life. What's controversial?
Hitler did nothing wrong, man.
Yeah, look,
he-
he's saving a guy's life.
He did nothing wrong. It's a Chinese kid.
No, you didn't. No, Anthony, you're not ting wrong.
Nothing wrong. Oh, more Zimbabwe dollars. A whole 5! Okay, I have to
Lord?
ask the furries. Here's one. Why is unrealistic vor... Why the is unrealistic vor isn't normal vor and anal vor unrealistic vor enough? I think he broke me. Like, my brain goes to processes it. Like, wait.
Yeah, I'm trying to process that question. Can you reword that? Like,
All right,
does he
okay.
have to do another-
I think they're asking, if you're. I'm scared. Overlord of Knives.
I'm
Yeah.
very scared too.
Yeah. So basically, fucking Ramus asks. I think he's asking, isn't anal vor unrealistic vor enough? Yes. Yes. We're gonna say yes.
That's a really. I don't want to talk about. I'm personally not comfortable talking about that one. I don't think chat would be.
Yeah.
There's a lot of. I don't want to get into that.
Oh, I know what he's asking.
Go ahead.
He's asking basically why unrealistic vor and fucking anal vor are not in the same category because anal vor.
Okay.
Yeah, there's a lot of overlap in like fucking if you look at F lists.
The reason why is because somebody may be into unrealistic vor, but not into that one specifically. It's kind of just narrowing in the field a little
Well,
bit.
let's do this for example. What if
And
some-
yes, I did word it like that intentionally. Fuck you.
let's put it to you like this:
I didn't
if someone has like the fetish food and then they have bananas, is it fucking redundant? Of course.
It's just a more specific version of that thing.
Yeah, it's just it's one of those things that you pick
All
unrealistic.
right, so
I
wait.
guess, if you're into unrealistic
Lycan
vor, but-
asks, "What the hell is vor realistic to begin with?" So, for example, and I'm going to bust this person out. Mal made a fucking tweet post where he's like, "Bye bye, Bliss's rat," and like it's like him feeding a fucking mouse to a snake, and he put that on
Like-
Twitter, and I was like, "That's gross, Mal. You got to get rid of that."
I have one.
Yeah.
I have one. Have you Lycan? Have you by chance heard of Caro the wolf?
Oh God.
No, dude, there's an easy solution. Just swallow a goldfish. Like fuck.
That's fucking wrong, dude.
They did that. I mean, they did that in The Wolf of Wall Street. I mean, shit.
Why the fuck would you do that? Like, what the
I
fuck?
don't know. It was a good movie. Fuck you.
No, I fucking
But yeah,
Farlito
swallowing
used to
it
explain
whole
us about
without
that.
Chewing it would be vor. So I mean, hey, you know, I'm no vor expert, but if I were, that's what I'd point to the basic example of vor.
Well, no.
Swallowing a goldfish whole.
Vor is a fetish step. As long as you're not fulfilling any kind of sexual gratification, it's not vor.
I don't swallow living goldfish.
Okay, well hold it.
If it were a
If
cooked-
you bite into a really good hamburger and you have an orgasm, that's vor.
if I bite into a, you cut out, but I'm going to assume you said if I bite into a hamburger and have an orgasm. No.
Yes. Yes.
What the
Yes, it
fuck?
does. It counts as vor. It's sexual gratification from eating something.
Either that or it's
That
sexual
would be a
assault against
food
the
fetish,
hamburger.
not.
Eh. Oh, does someone want to look up vor then? If we're gonna get into this argument,
Oh my fucking god.
I don't want to talk.
Look. If I'm wrong, I'm not ashamed, but I think it's a pretty good guess.
Okay, so what's the question? I can probably answer.
Oh,
it for
okay.
you.
So I'll tell you what. I'll split the difference
Alright,
for you.
if
If,
I- if I
you're
do a
receiving the
fucking-
gratification not from the taste of it, but from the mere act of swallowing it, I'm going to count that as a vor fetish.
I mean, sure. I guess you wouldn't be wrong technically.
Okay. Yeah, like if you're really just enjoying a cake because it's extra
I
savory
mean, at
and
that
decadent.
point, like if we're getting into logistics of all of that, then if they start choking when they're swallowing, is it because of autoerotic asphyxiation? Like let's get into a lot of really weird gray areas.
I was about to say, I'm just imagining us really talking like we're up our own ass right now, which we are, which we totally and absolutely are right now. Holy crap!
Oh no.
Wait,
Step, that sound just fucking scared me.
What's next? Diapers and age play.
Stop!
I mean, I'm pretty sure those are on the list.
I mean those are on the list. Yes.
No,
by
you're
the
lying.
way,
They can't be on there.
Okay, we'll go back. I'll fucking let's
Actually,
see.
wait, we're talking about Liu the Kitty. They have to be on.
Yeah. Okay, so let's see. Da 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 da. Young characters.
it's on there.
Okay.
It's on there. You don't have to look. It's on there.
Okay, we're gonna look.
I'm telling you right now, it's on there.
All right. I could swear, they were teasing them in the Ralph retort about age play being on there or whatever. So young characters, I feel that's close enough. And diapers is under which one?
Adultery? No shit.
The devil, you say?
Who the fuck is
She,
adultery?
she is the devil.
There is a
So-
picture of Liu the Kitty floating around in a diaper.
I think Mix has it.
I might have it.
Ah!
Oh shit!
Wait,
no!
scroll back up. Scroll back up. I thought it.
There was pussy worship.
The fuck you mean?
What?
I probably have this shit. Hold up.
Fucking
Yeah, it
Magic
literally
users.
says living insertion. See step.
Magic users is literally written right there.
Magic users.
Under which one?
It's under the maybe like magic users. It's like an actual thing she's got in her maybe
Oh.
section. Just fucking magic users.
Well, you know it's in the maybe
Puppy-
section because it's getting close to WoW at that point, so you have to kind of put it in the maybes.
Puppy pony play. What the fuck?
This is some Narnian bull crazy.
It's called pet play step, I believe. That's what I'm assuming.
Oh, bitch! Zoophilia, maybe.
Well, I mean, she is a furry raider.
Yeah, he's kind of got you there. It's kind of like yeah.
I made my computer lag trying to open up this link from Step.
Which one?
If she were from Alabama
Did I
and
send
she
you a
had
link?
done aliens as a maybe, I'd assume that was first-hand knowledge.
That'd be more of a Texas thing. Hey. No,
Okay, yeah, I
no,
can't-
Vero, this actually is their list. 'Cause if you scroll up to the top, it'll show like the categories they put them in specifically for them. I think.
Wait, Elf? You mean the furry raiders link or?
Yes.
Okay, well, ha.
Yeah.
The Nazis win yet again.
Ladies and gentlemen, the elf has joined us.
The elf is also very tired.
Good.
Very
Um,
tired elf.
Sexual
had their first day at
exhaustion,
work
sexual
today.
frustration, sexual pain, sexual restraints.
Sexual frustration is not fun, y'all.
I can imagine sexual torture, sexual such.
I mean, if you screwed up enough, I guess. Anything's fun. If...
soft cum facials.
What are hard cum facials?
Swallowing
Nah, she hates
blood,
that.
swallowing
That's a lie.
Semen, tail pulling. Tail sex.
There you see, Step.
Very
Someone
muscular-
send the link my way so I can.
It's scroll up. In
Never mind.
Yeah, it's in the
Found
chat.
it.
Yeah.
Lazy
Yeah,
fuck.
I'm a dumbass.
Oh, she's a
What are we
She's a robosexual.
What column are we in?
Homosexuality is a sin.
Program the robot, then I fuck the robot.
Verbal abuse.
Yeah.
Huh?
What column are
Yeah,
we in?
she's
Fave, yes,
a
maybe, or
We're in
whatever.
ye- I'm looking at yes.
Yeah.
For most of these.
Because most of them are
Oh.
in the yes file.
I just read the first line and oh gods.
She has a fetish for being sloppy seconds. What a cuck.
BRB.
Oh yeah, she's definitely a cuck. 100%.
Wow.
Let's see. Small cocks. Small
She-
breasts.
Okay,
Uh,
so
That's why she's
just
in
to
Monkey.
put into perspective of how much of a cuck she is,
Oh god.
she wanted me to fuck her friend while she watched.
In the corner, stroking the gun.
Yes,
Nice.
Okay.
she
Breeding.
100% cuck.
That
Yeah,
is
'cause if I were to
grotesque.
do that, that's how I do it. Just in the corner with a gun.
Okay.
Let's see what else we
Maybe
got.
not.
We got,
Maybe not with the gun.
We got
She was all about it.
scenes, dungeon, laboratory, locker room, office, school, shower or bath, steampunk, scratching. Okay.
Yeah, she's super into that. I hated it.
Pegging. Parent and child play.
Yeah, she tried that too. That didn't happen.
I'm gonna lose my mind.
Did she try docking with you? No, I was thinking of pegging.
no.
My bad. Never mind.
She doesn't like. I like how she.
I hope to God she can't. She's not equipped to do any docking.
I know
Okay,
that we
well, at
kept
least-
asking, or at least they kept asking on fucking the Ralph retort. Did you try and peg Monkey Jones? No. Come on, you know you did.
Oh, no, we'll give her this. She's not into unbirthing.
Okay.
That's good.
Yeah, she's super into not being pregnant. That's for sure.
that's fine. I want her to stay
No.
that way.
Me
So,
too.
is there anything else? Because I think we come to our end here, and I think we might be milking it at this point.
Ear play.
Oh yeah, no,
Comment
there's
milking. You
plenty,
had to
but
use that wording.
Wait, was there
I
something?
have so much.
Well,
We
let's
could do like a
well,
whole.
let's
nother
continue. Continue. Let's hear it.
Garbage cocks.
day. Sure, if you want. So you know how I said I tried to help her because I'm a fucking idiot.
Okay.
Yes.
So she had broke her laptop, and I lent her mine
Okay.
because
Oh
you know
boy.
yeah, you know where this is going.
I have a feeling.
So I lent her mine, and I had a lot of personnel files like that I had been holding on to for, like work stuff.
Okay.
And so one day she let Bob too, the guy that she cheated on me with. I see that death. Interesting. So she had started talking to Bob 2 again after we had gotten rid of him.
Mm-hmm.
Like an idiot. And all of a sudden, her entire attitude changes about me. She's hanging out with Bob 2 again.
Mm-hmm.
And next thing you know, she's blocking me on everything after I told her she needs to stop fucking up and get her life back together. Because she had a job at that point. She was actually working. She had her own bank account. She was still doing her art. I don't know if you guys have ever heard about her list and how terrible she is with getting back to people. But she is the absolute worst artist for getting her shit together and getting people what they are paying her to do. Like, she will just take people's money and almost never return them until I have yelled at her to start doing her shit. So we got to a point where now I'm arguing with her. She's not doing her art anymore. She's not working anymore. And she just completely blocks me on everything. She has my laptop at this point. I'm like, all right, well, I lent you my laptop. I would like to have my laptop back. Nah, not happening. She was like, no, you gifted this to me. I'm like, no, I didn't. You could go through all of our texts. I was like, I lent it to you. I even pulled up the text, took screenshots, and it all came down to, no, I lent it to you, and she would still fight it because she's crazy. She genuinely thought that I gave her a $1,400 laptop.
Did you get it back?
Well, we'll get into that. So I start making all the arrangements for the court appearance and all this and all that. And I'm talking to her friend because I didn't care about the laptop. I just needed all of my stuff off of it. So, and she's probably still using this laptop to this day, maybe. I don't even know. It was pretty nice at the time. So I basically had I probably still have it. My laptop is listed on Splashtop, like my account, where I can pull it up at any time still. And she had no idea. So I got to a point where I was like, all right, you know what? I don't care about the laptop. I was going away on a trip. I had a ton of stress. I didn't care. All I needed was the stuff off the laptop. So she kept my laptop. Did not feel bad whatsoever. Kept treating me like shit. And I eventually had to go through Splashtop, delete all the files while she didn't notice, So I had to like wait on my phone for her to open my computer, turn it on, and wait for it to not move or do anything. Because then I would know she wasn't there. So I had to do all this like crazy shit to get all of my stuff away from this crazy bitch who's holding all of my personnel and secret files about me on my laptop. So at this point, I'm like, I don't care about the laptop. I just want to get my stuff that I need. I tried to text her again. I called her mom. I was like, hey, how's it going? I don't know what Ashley has told you about me, but she has my laptop. I did not give her my laptop. I wanted to just let her use it because she needed to continue her work. And her mom is crazy. So, that obviously didn't work.
Oh, Mrs. Salmonetti.
Yeah, it's more of like she's
Mrs.
not a
SpaghettiOs.
pedophiler.
She's not a
Maybe
pedophile.
she'll get cancer.
Cancer. Oh God.
Oh my god. Yeah, her mom is
Maybe
delusional, dude. Bro, you think she's bad, like, over that call? She is whacked out, bro. That lady has no idea what's going on around her. She is fucking clueless. Like, I would be surprised if she actually didn't know what Ashley was doing with that kid.
No,
But
she did find out eventually.
I believe it. I mean, and I don't think she would care either. And she probably just not. She would just choose to disbelieve. She would actually just be like, "No, that didn't happen." Like what? Or like
She blamed it on the other
got all of
parents. She blamed it
Go
on
ahead.
fucking Dylan's parents.
Oh yeah, that's like stupid. It happened at your house.
Well, no, it
How do
happened.
you not?
I thought it happened over Dylan's house.
Probably both. But
Okay.
there's like times where things would happen at her house. I'd be like, "Are you serious? This is happening here in front of you, and you still don't know what's happening."
Doors can be closed. That's my only defense.
No, this is not a doors closed thing. This is like her daughter punching, not Ashley, her other daughter, punching a hole in the fucking wall, losing her shit, screaming, yelling, and she would just be like, everything is fine. Like, ever see that?
Oh, yeah. Get all of those females into a mental institution like now.
Sounds like a regular Kyle.
Like, this is all I could think about when I think of her mother. I'll post it real quick.
Okay.
General? Yeah, General.
Okay.
That's her mother.
All right then.
Completely oblivious. This is fine.
I think every single person in that household who lives there and knows about this shit and just doesn't care and is like, oh, this is fine, needs to be in a mental hospital for at least a week.
A week might be too short for any single one of these people. They need to be away forever.
See, now, I
They
haven't
are-
personally interacted with them, so I can't really want to make that judgment. But,
Nope.
at least a week is good, because, that's, assessment and observation stuff. And then professionals can judge if they need to be in there for longer.
No, you don't need to be a professional. You don't. These people are fucked up. Like, when her mother would just be like, yeah, why don't you just, fuck all these guys and take their money? Like, why are you telling your daughter to do that?
Yeah, that's actually fucked. Would you like a compensation comfort cupcake?
Like,
Let's keep it moving. What else you got
So-
besides Mrs. Salmonetti? Or if you get more on her.
Honestly, well, after another year passes where she still has my laptop, she finally messaged me randomly and is like, "Hey, I'm sorry." I'm like, "Sorry? What? Where the fuck did you come from?" And she's messaging me from her mom's phone. And I'm like, "Why are you talking to me?"
You should have been like, well, I want that laptop back.
I did. I'm like, I still want my laptop back. And I was like, I at least need my hard drives. And she went back into the whole going crazy thing over the laptop. Like, when something hits a trigger, she loses it. She goes
Like, is she like full on
insane.
like Tumblr Arena re-triggered? Like actuality?
Yes.
Fucking
So, I have to bring this up here, or else fucking all Monkeys fans won't shut up about it. Allegedly, and there's a video of this out there, he's like kind of doing her while she's passed out.
Mm-hmm.
Have you seen that, or?
I have not.
Yeah, me neither. I was like, I already had one friend, Bernie Inspector, who redubbed fucking No Children or whatever it's called when he's banging her or some shit like that. And he thought it was funny. It's a song. It's about this like couple that's like breaking up and shit. I forget the name of the band. And it really fit like that relationship.
Yep.
Oh, look, Leo's in the chat. What's happening, Leo?
Sub Leo, we're talking to one of Lou's exes.
That's not a proud title, by the way.
Yeah.
It's like one of those achievements you get on an Xbox game, but like a joke achievement for doing something really fucking stupid, and they want to make fun of you secretly.
Yeah. I got that.
It's like Guitar Hero 3 Tail Between Your Legs achievement. You ran away from one of the heroes of Rocket.
Tell you what, have we gotten through it all, or... Oh, wait, Lou,
Yeah.
Ben Monza. So, more of Liu the Kitty, where's the bleach? Ah, lol. So,
where are the dolphin facts,
I wish I drank
Coyote?
it a long time ago.
Huh?
Where are the dolphin facts, Coyote?
I don't know. I don't look up dolphin facts.
alright.
Stop telling me these things, by the way. They're scaring me.
Yeah. So, there are some other things I need to get to, so again, Lunar, did you get everything off your chest?
Yeah.
All right.
We'll cut it there.
Alright, I appreciate
There's
it.
a lot of things that have happened, but I definitely think we've hit enough. I think people realize this isn't a new thing with Lou. She's always been this fucked up.
And this
She
is
just
3 years
progressively
before.
gets worse.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is 3 years ago.
Alright.
She only gets worse.
Alright.
So if there's anybody out there who knows her and thinks that they want to be with her, shut up, you're an idiot. Run away.
Alright.
Dude, what's your favorite flavor of cupcake?
I'm hitting stop.